Hey, guess what game that we're playing again? Because the wheel demanded it. Not that I'm gonna complain or anything. You know, for some reason, my shirt was already in this game. And that's pretty cool. I actually saw an interview with Blue Meanie, where they were talking about his appearance in WrestleMania 2000. And he was actually fully aware that his, like, dance is in this game. So, I was like, Dan Severn. So, like, he's like, I think it's really cool that in Virtual Pro Wrestling 2, you could just make me if you want. And I'm like, I was kind of surprised that a wrestler had such knowledge of, like, all these games. Blue Meanie seems like the coolest dude in the world. Like, he's... I want to meet him one day. I'll say he's one of the most Philly dudes I've ever seen. I think I've said that, yeah. Grunk's own competitor. So you may be thinking, hey, is that Daniel Bryan? No, that's not Daniel Bryan. You'll find out who it is. Jeff. Hey, anybody for old wrestler in jokes? Yeah, so that was a joke that, you can look that up. That was like a long-standing joke regarding Bryan Danielson for a while there. Also, I think I set this next expert, damn it. Ah, well, no go back now. Yeah, it was funny. I think it was like just speculating on like what kind of gimmick he would get if he was in the WWE. Okay, I'm gonna bet you this is Misawa coming out. Alright, it usually is Misawa. Yeah, they were just like, what are they gonna call him, like, Dirk Dickbutt? I think he was, like, aware of it, because he's like, I don't know if, like, I think in an interview later, he was just like, I don't know if I changed federations and they called me Lloyd Boner or something. Like, I could have also called him that. Yeah, that's definitely, like, one thing I gotta figure out is how to import new music. Revenge had the best music out of all the Aki games. I feel like this is non-negotiable. Dig Diggity Dog is funny, but... Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 is also pretty good. Error correction. Toshi Kojima, who got back from eating a whole loaf of baguettes. Baguette! Anytime anybody complains about BreadTube or whatever, I'm just like, you should join the Kojima version where you just eat bread a lot. I've never seen a man that loves carbs as much as Kojima does. Yes! I forget who this is replacing. Oh, he's replacing somebody. I totally forgot, though. Because that's the closest thing I can get. Really. It may be Triple H. I'm not sure. Maybe once I see him doing some taunts, I can figure it out. I did that thing where it's like I replace people that I think suck with cooler people. I remember I'm in a server for like King of Colosseum 2, which is a game I really need to mess with more. Sounds like something Vince would come up with as a catchphrase. But yeah, he was doing that for damn it. He was like replacing people he thought sucked in that roster. He's like, the thing is, you end up just replacing like 90% of the roster though. Yeah, Suhao, he would be like from Japan, I think is the thing. Terry Funk, man. I forgot that in what was it, Virtual Pro Wrestling 1, he was a dude called Major Tom, which was just Terry Funk, but he had his hair buzzed. Speaking of that, Akumaku's, I think it was called like Pro Juxtaposition, those series. The fucking one for the fake Hayabusa Hannibal, that is like required watching. Because like Hannibal is also the name of a character from the A-Team that is really good with disguises. So it's just going off of the idea that Hannibal disguised himself as a Japanese deathmatch wrestler that's like in cahoots with John Cena and everything. It's so good. It's like John Hannibal Smith was totally renamed Hayate in the Japanese version. And I had to clarify that was a joke because that just sounds like something that would actually happen. Oh no, Suhao! Oh no, Dirk! Oh yeah, there better not be any lady hamsters in the ring. Hey! It is nuts that Sting is now just retiring. Hey, Clownface! It's like, God, how long was he just, like, doing non-stop good shit? It's like, I thought he would have retired, like, 10 years ago. Sadly, there is no wacky Sting look at this game. Because ROM space and all that. Yeah, that's like pretty much the closest thing you can get to the trench coat look in this game. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, you kind of recognize what it is. That's, yeah, it works for him. I want somebody to remake the Dr. Frank outfit in real life. That's what I want. Come over here. Yeah. I should have just made Ash from the PlayStation game in this game. But I think my creative character slots are all filled up. I think there may be a prototype version of Wolfgang Krauser in this that I never finished, and he might show up. Ouch. Yeah. Oh, it's the lizard man. In that he really likes lizards. There's a bunch of pictures of him with like baby alligators and stuff. It's really cool. That fight scene with Kali is one of my favorite things ever. Because like, oh shit! Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the $50 in fuck money. Because that scene, like, I love that, the typical Crow characters, like, he does the, dramatic irony sort of thing, where it's like, hey, he smugly says his lines back to you sort of thing, and he's just really, like, he knows he's better than you, so, and, he's not shy about letting you know. But I love in that scene, he just gets, like, a PTSD flashback and goes fucking nuts. And just starts, like, smashing his head through tables and ripping shit off the wall, and Kali's like, oh god, I better get out of here. He's, yeah, thank you. Crow 2 is messy, but there's some really good stuff in it. IMO. Fucking, out of all characters, Iggy Pop got a really... His send-off is something else, that one. That was... Yeah. Just like him dying and panicking in a river with, like, flowers surrounding him and people throwing, like, coins at him. It's just like, that just feels like something out of a nightmare. Like... It's just like, he was just like a shitty dude. Like, it felt so, like, theatrical for just, like, this shit dude. I mean, Kali's death was very straightforward and kind of brutal because, like, her character kind of deserved it, but... Also, it's funny because Iggy's, kind of a piece of shit in real life, but, he's, that's a story for another time. Yeah, I love that they were scared of that. That whole scene was very silly. Scott Norton. Get used to hearing that a lot. Big black... I love the fucking, like, tilt-a-whirl, like, toss out of the fucking window. It's so, like, vicious. It's very silly, but also it's pretty good, too. I think my favorite scene in the entire movie, though, is still, like, when he goes, Lady Luck's a bitch at that, what the hell was that one dude's name? Spider Monkey? Christ. And he goes, Lady Luck's a bitch, and then he just does the stupidest face possible and throws the cards at his face. It's like... I don't know if it was meant to be that funny, but it really is. Jesus Christ. Yeah. A Shinzaki with a Hakushi, get up. I like that his fake version of Giant Graham 2000 is just Shinzaki, but with, like, that straw helmet thing. Ugh. Hey, Scott, you gotta I swear. I still say it's not that bad. Like, compared to the first one, it is, but... Also, I like the design of the main villain, but... he's kind of underwhelming otherwise. He's got a cool voice, and he's got a cool look and everything, but... it's like, man, just... they didn't give him any personality traits. That was a bad batch. So, you know, he pulls off the black lipstick and eyeliner, like, really good. I even forgot what his fucking name was. Judah, yeah. I'm just continuing the trend of every villain being named Judah being oddly pretty. His death scene, what was that? Like, that was like a real low point of that movie, is how that main villain died. Like, what the fuck was any of that? Thank you for this, Crow 2 City of Angels discussion for Palestinian relief. I don't get what this Big Show taunt is. Yeah. It's like we get him, we get like Venom. Is Mike, like... I guess you can count anybody from JoJo because they're just JoJo. Bob Rutan, or Bob, what do those YTPs call him? Pro 3 Suburbium Devils. Yeah. Chaka's transformation is really funny. This is just like... he's just like some nervous dude, and then like when he gets possessed, he just turns into like this really like sinister, handsome dude. Okay, who's next? Alexander Carolyn and his I had no idea he was like a politician like when this game came out. Like, the original game, not like Freem Edition. Glenn Jacobs has his politician get-up, so you can just beat the shit out of him in that, which is pretty good. I think I've replaced Rick Steiner, but I forget with who. Oh my god! Boss Rutan just knocked me the fuck out. Yeah. Also, his dad was Ahmed Johnson, it looked like. Oh, I'm Giant Baba. Oh. What he does, he just goes, oh. Baba! Honestly, I think the N64 games made him look odder than he did in real life. Oh, the Destroyer. Destroyer showed up in a couple of Japanese games. He's in Giant Graham 2000, as well as, yeah, like, this Baba, like, he wasn't this skinny in real life. Like, the general idea is there, but he looks really emaciated here. I like both Chaka and Khan in that game. I know Khan supposedly sucks, but he's just so fun. But yeah, Destroyer was in a couple of he was in a couple of Japanese games because I think he was like one of the earliest instances of like an American wrestler like kind of connecting with the Japanese wrestling scene. He was, I think they call it the bridge between the two at the time. Yeah. Just do some con mirrors. Now, what I found funny is that Giant Graham 2000 also has a young Giant Baba. I don't know if there's any differences. I mean, he's in a separate slot, so that I feel like there has to be, but... God, Baba, I'm so sorry for this display. Remind me to get you a fillet of fish in heaven after this. Yeah, that's the thing, like, even Hulk Hogan was much better in Japan. Like, it's so weird. Then you get, like, American dudes that, like, make their name in Japan, and then they come to America, and they just do, like, nothing with them. Like, fucking Mike Awesome was, like, one of the biggest deathmatch legends in Japan. And when he came to WCW, they made him the 70s talk show guy. And also a chubby chaser. That's what they did with that guy. Oh, God. I don't want to be this guy. Okay, Ric Flair as a wrestler might be fun. Wait. Why is he going, yeah? I must have changed something there. I will say it is very cool that, yeah, Ric Flair is kind of the most sore absence in Revenge, and to kind of see him put in here feels like kind of a dream spot there. Aki, man! I need to commission somebody so that he's dressed up like Aki from Street Fighter 6. Aki Man is really funny because, like, people are like, oh, this is just Misawa, and it's like, he's kind of just everybody from All Japan's roster mixed into one guy. He's like Misawa Tiger Mask, basically. Street Fighter... Aki Street Fighter 6 is dead. I mean, he might be. We never see his face. It's either Takayama or Misawa that shows up first. Glad the order kind of changed here. Yeah! He usually goes, "Foo!" when he does that. It's like, you know, it's the closest thing to his woo, but also he's got, like, the no taunt, so he's just kind of going, woo, while, telling you to stay away from him. Fucking Alexander Carolyn needs to get out of here. The Carolyn lift, so, I have a hard time getting out of bed, just because, like, I enter such deep sleep that I can't easily be shooken out of it. So sometimes I ask Sasha to, quote, Carolyn lift me out of bed to get me up at a certain time sometimes. It works like a charm. The only blue life that matters, Yuji Nagata. She does not drop me on my head, by the way, if you're curious about that. Also, lifting me is kind of a tall order anyway. I'm kind of in a heavyweight shape going into this game. Oh no! I wanted to see what his finisher was. Alright, who we got next? Oh, this guy. The poster boy for amazing in the ring, but with zero personality. It's just like, yeah, you know, watching him in the ring, it's like, you know, holy shit, but don't expect any talking from him or anything. It's like, you know, that's barely even a problem. Yeah, sometimes, essentially mute wrestlers are pretty good, so... I mean, there's a reason he's in this game. No fear. Yeah, what? Ah. Fucking anti-air me with that. Okay, we're not gonna win a strike match against this guy. Ha! The only thing I remember from that one Fire Burst story mode with Yuji Nagata in it is he would keep going ha 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 a lot. Oh, Bouncer Jack, yeah. So this is one of the bosses from WrestleMania XIX. I forget who he was. I made outfits for people that they're supposed to be in this game, so... I think he may be Onita, from what I remember. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think that's him. Oh no, not Trippy H. I think of Triple H, I just think of that one, I think it was like a Bret Hart signing stream or something like that, where the guy was just like, wow, did you see it? Like, the news of Triple H's, like, heart condition, like, broke. And the guy was just kind of like, taken aback. And Bret Hart was like, he obviously went like, oh yeah, that's, you know, a real shame. He was very quiet, though. Like, just like, in a way that was just like, well, if you have nothing nice to say, because, Triple H, legendarily sucks. So... Hockey Man agrees. It's Gilbert! Fucking Santa Claus himself. I actually made the Santa Claus outfit. He's gonna drown Fran Drescher in eggnog. Why was Santa Slay a thing? Fran Drescher's cool as shit, by the way. I'm not just saying that because I'm extremely gay. Anyway, This must be like early Perry Saturn. And when it comes to Goldberg, Gilbert's way cooler. Just like as a dude. Like basically if you're a jobber that everybody laughs at, there is a 98% chance you're like one of the nicest people to be around. And Gilbert does not seem to be an exception. It's because Perry Saturn some more screen time. I should have kept track of how many fucking wrestlers are in here. Oh. After this, I might have to take a short break to like eat something. I still have a chicken shawarma sandwich from earlier. Pickled radishes, french fries, and hot sauce in it. I'm probably just gonna eat the dessert real quick though. Ah! Fucking Goldberg. Will not allow you to dominate the rest of this. Oh no! Wow, Bouncer Jack got fucked up. Alright, who do we got next? Ha 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 ha! Yeah! I'm very late to the Kurt Angle thing, but I love it. Yeah! Oh, Death Mask. I think that's who replaces Rick Steiner now. I mostly wanted to see if I can make him in this engine. It turns out the answer is yes. All you have to do is give him the Dr. Franca. Yeah, Death Mask is, So somebody I was talking to, pointed out that, you know, Rick Steiner's like a... Hey there, Kenny! Glad you can make it. That's the shit we gotta do something like Wednesday or something. Sorry, I was going to a couple weeks ago, but Sasha got like kind of sick, so I got distracted by that. Long story. Anyway, so yeah, Rick Steiner turned out to be a transphobic piece of shit. Unsurprising somehow. And I was thinking about that scene with Chucky the Doll that came out recently, where he was just like, "Hey, you know, I respect the, as he puts it, gender fluid identity," which felt like kind of cheesy at first, but like the response, like to somebody being surprised, like his line just being like, "I'm not a monster," like that was like a really, that was a really cool line for that. And it's just like, oh yeah, he was feuding with Rick Steiner. So, I guess there was precedent for that after all, huh? Yeah, it's, you know, old wrestlers and all that. Which is a shame, because I really like this gimmick of just being a weird, weird dog man. Anyway, Death Mask is kicking my ass here. Basically, somebody steal Rick Steiner's like cool jacket with the metal dogs on the shoulders and give it to me. I deserve it more than he does. Oh. No. Okay. I couldn't get the yee-haw clip in there, but all right, Parry Saturn. Parry? That's a Chris. That's a joke Chris makes all the time. Fucking Parry from a. I mean, that is an accurate representation of him as a person, but also that jacket is way too fucking cool, though. Like, I remember the first time I saw that visual, and I was like, wow. Yeah, Shibata's a new entry into this. He was not originally in this game. Kurt Angle's actually kind of backported from No Mercy, but like, he doesn't have a lot of his taunts because of that. Like, which is why Taz works so well in this game, because his were just like generic, like, wrist-fixing taunts. I really should have given Kurt Angle the, Kurt Angle the, yeah! The yay clip. Oh. Oh no! Nah, this fucker. I am in the, I'm in the Mo camp, where, like, Maeda seems like a really cool performer. But as a person, he is just dog shit. Like, just... My god, he sucks so much. He threatened to kill Yoji Anjo and got arrested for it. Like, what a dumbass. Anyway, bye-bye. Hey, Carl Gotch. I also learned that there seems to be a pattern of learning that all wrestlers are pieces of shit people, because Ricky Choshu is also one of those, apparently. But Dean Malenko seems okay. Shibata doesn't seem like a bad person, he's just scary. Yeah, apparently Ricky Choshu's kind of an abuser, and all that shit, all that fun stuff. But it was funny because I heard a story in which he, you know, his ego got to him. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go to America and embarrass Carl Gotch." I think he was getting trained by him, and he tried to shoot on him, and in response, Carl Gotch put him in like a neck lock immediately that he couldn't get out of. Choshu heard something snap, and then just went immediately to Japan. Like, and he never came back to America again. So there's that. But what else? Also, yeah, there was Inoki wanted to make China like a champion, and Choshu told him no. It's like, this guy sucks all around. Come on, make China champion. Like, a champion in Japan. Like, that would have been so awesome. But Choshu's like, no, I hate women. Inoki's like, but China's so fucking cool, though. Inoki is right, by the way. If you were wondering my stance on that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Like, China was one of those wrestlers, it's like, she wasn't, like, amazing in the ring, but she did amazing things with what she had, if that makes sense. And also, just, like, she had that aura about her, you know? Like, she could have been way bigger, for sure. Yeah, exactly. Like, she was like a perfect character. Yeah, there's that too. But when you're built like that, like, Jesus. There was footage I saw of Gilbert trying to spear her, and it just bounces off of her while she's just standing there. And it reminded me of that part when you are introduced to Marisa in Street Fighter 6's World Tour. Hey. So Freem actually had some insight as to why Ricky Dozan was not in the original version of this game. And it was one of those, like, nobody can be more powerful than Baba sort of deals. And, that's weird. Anyway, he's back, and he's probably the best character in the game, if I had to guess. Maybe he's not, I don't know. It's funny, that's like the only reason people remember those Square Enix wrestling games. They don't seem bad, they're just kind of like, well, they're there. The Baba and Giant Baba stands for Badass Badass. Oh god, hold on. I gotta eat something real quick. This cannot go on without Sorry. My stomach was like, what are you fucking doing, man? Baklava walnuts are very good. I'm gonna try playing this with one hand like George Wood. Yeah, I agree. You can play wrestling with one hand and eat baklava walnuts in the other. I do agree with George Wood, though, that Darby Allin is, quote, a skinny white turd. That ending is so fucking weird. If anyone has not seen the Navigator WAF Attitude review, I dare you to guess how that ends. The fact that he didn't even write any of that shit is even weirder to me, because in hindsight, like, George Wood himself just seems like a fairly normal dude. If a bit evasive, I guess. And the thing is, like, I think Navigator's trying to play off, like, this mythos of him being, like, kind of a mythical thing, and it's like, I think George Wood's just a fairly normal guy. That's really in the Twin Peaks, apparently. But... Hey, Bam Bam. So Bam Bam was, Bam Bam was a skin for Vader in Virtual Pro Wrestling 1, so he's just very... So he's just Vader here. Yeah. I can't, like, stop thinking about that one YTP you made of his Street Fighter 2 reviews. Well, I love the idea of cutting the sentence, or will get fleshed out as will get flesh. It just sounds very ominous. Ricky Dozon, I am so sorry. I mean, you're fighting Carl Gotch, though. This isn't, you know, not a terrible opponent to be losing to. Double team! Yep. Oh! No, Carl Gotch, leave me alone! I think his finish is just like a basic, yeah. Sorry, Ricky Dozon, I got really hungry. Angoga Blogian! I think I've replaced Dynamite Kid with Frank Reynolds. But here, it just kind of makes him look like Paul Williams to me. That is the most beautiful wrestler I've ever seen. That's one of the best Always Sunny cutaways. Where they're just like, Frank, play it subtle. It's like, okay, I'll play it subtle. And then he just comes in like Andy Warhol cosplay yelling. Anyway, he's already out, so don't worry about it. Oh, shit. This is something else. There's Misawa. Wait, Shibata's still in the ring? I didn't even notice. What the hell, Misawa? Fucking Ongo Kaplogian got more time than he did. Champ Bomber, Head, I think his name was. I also forget who he replaces in, or who he represents in WrestleMania. 21? XIX, I'm just gonna call it that. It may be Shinya Hashimoto, I'm not sure. Bam Bam, stop throwing people out of the ring non-stop. I'm just being a dickhead. Okay. So I believe, I think Freem said Spider-Man's graphics come from, like, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. So if they look familiar to you, that's probably why. That may be why I added Tony Hawk into my No Mercy mod. Oh, come on. I don't get to be anybody. Right, so in the SNES Fire Pro, their version of Liger looked very strange. That's what I try to replicate here. Shibata, I swear to God, you gotta get out. Like, ow. Yeah, it's not particularly close to the real look, but It's like, you know, nobody had sleeves, so in that game, which made creating characters kind of weird. Wheel kick! Masato Tanaka just rocking black pants. Masato Tanaka is in 2 of the games we'll be playing, and they're of very varying quality. Oh wait, is that it? Shit, man. I may have to take a short break after this one. Just to heat up some proper food instead of just dessert. That's why Champ Bomberhead had to leave so quick. Champ Bomberhead. Oh, now I gotta fight in the background. That's a good shot. Whoa! Oh, God. It's basically an ECW match now. I forgot both these guys were ECW guys. Oh, my God. Ugh. Oh, yeah, that's the famous Bam Bam combos. Yeah, what's it worth, Champ Bomberhead? Come on. Good replay there. Jesus Christ. Just getting the shit kicked out of me in the back here. Ugh, he knocked me out. Alright, Bam Bam, Bam Bam is your second winner. We got Sleep Dip Ed and Bam Bam. Okay. Hard. Fard. It's so funny that these go up to, like... Alright, well. On to the next game.